Welcome, everybody. We are live here at Buckley's Creek as we got the DJ Begley Classic second game of the day, guys. And we want to thank Coach Al Holland for bringing us up here, continuing to use D&D Sports Network as his streaming network for one of the most prestigious events in the Coalfields. Again, Coach Al Holland up here, the coach, first time ever at Buckley's Creek, the DJ Begley Classic.
Well, big-time event here in the first game. Listen, it was what we expected. Breathitt County hung tough with Pike Central. Coach Holland gets his third win of the year under his belt, 3-0 for the Pike Central Hawks. And no doubt we didn't mention Owen Bowman, the player of the game, Darryl McCoy.
Yeah, Owen Bowman, the double-quick player of the game. Coach, how many did Owen end up with?
Don't have it officially, Darryl. No longer have the paper.
Yeah, he definitely had a double-double.
Yeah, he had a double-double.
That was for sure. And so, guys, if you're just tuning in to the Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau pregame show, tonight on the call you got Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Michael Sean Waller on the call, the A-team of broadcasting coach. And we got a good one on tap for these folks as we got Martin County and Perry Central. Both teams come in undefeated. And both teams, Braxton Keathley, 8 Division I offers. On the other hand, you got Dalton Combs, who has got a lot of Division I schools knocking on the door. So a lot of talent. You got Nasty Nick Prater, Devin Maynard, and both teams have a load of talent surrounding them.
A load of talent. Darryl McCoy, Perry Central, pegged in as a number 1 or 2 team in the 14th region, them or Hazard. And they're looking the part as they knocked off a good Letcher Central team on the road. And Martin County, 2-0 in the preseason, beat Knott County, beat Wayne at the Zip Zone, and then they knocked off Floyd Central in the season opener against a good Floyd Central team under head coach Perry. You know what Martin County's going to want to do. Coach Jason James, very few do it as well as he does at getting up and down the floor. He's going to want to push tempo. Perry Central going to be very disciplined defensively, Darryl.
Well, Coach, in this game right here, Perry Central, they're going to try to get up and down the floor. They're not quite as fast as Martin County, but they do want to push the pace. Coach Hoskins, one of the best coaches in the 14th region. If there's anybody who can figure this squad out, it's him. And then, the kid that I think for Martin County that could be a big key in this one is Alan Moore. Allen's, I don't know that they got anybody that can match up with him physically down low. I expect him to really take care of business on the glass and be a pivotal part in this game right here if Martin County is going to knock off Perry Central.
I agree, Darryl. Some size advantage. Now, you say size advantage, you got Nick Prater, who has probably a wingspan of 6'8".
Yeah. Look at the wingspan, and listen, you can just about guarantee at some point tonight he's going to rock the rim. And Coach Devin Maynard has made the track back from Lexington. Devin Maynard just honored as the Region Player of the Year, or District Player of the Year, today at the state championship games in Lexington, and he's made it back here for tonight's game. And, of course, you got Braxton Keathley coming in. Kid was the state's leading scorer. Top free throw percentage scorer last year. He's top in free throws, and also, Coach, averaged a double-double, and I think that's one part that people don't mention enough is what a good rebounding guard he is.
That's tough, right, to go as a guard to go down in the trenches and grab you 10 rebounds a game.
Yeah, the other night, how about him dropping a triple-double?
Close, right?
Yeah, 1 assist away.
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well give it to him, and then, over for Perry Central, Coach, you got Dalton Combs, Nick Prater. Do not forget about the newcomer, Jaden Hacker, transferred over from Leslie County. He'll be one of the best athletes on the floor. And then you got Mason Sumner, Coach. Him and Tyler Robinson, they're kind of the X factors for Perry Central. People, they focus on Combs, Hacker, Prater, but they forget about Miller, Sumner, and Robinson. This Perry Central team, very dangerous team. A lot of people, it's 50-50 with them and Hazard, who people has picked to win the 14th region.
I agree, and they just got a lot of different weapons this year, and you add in Combs, that's big.
So, guys, the starting lineups, Perry Central brought to you courtesy of Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance. Starting senior shooting guard number 2, Dalton Combs. Wearing number 5, Jaden Hacker. Number 12, Landon Miller. Wearing number 23, Mason Sumner. And wearing number 24, Nasty Nick Prater. They are head coached by Shannon Hoskins. Coach, now going over to Martin County. Martin County starting lineup brought to you courtesy of Crum Funeral Home. Sophomore number 2, Bryson Dowles. Senior sharpshooter number 3, Eli Mills. Wearing number 5 down low, Alan Moore. Wearing number 14, Braxton Keathley. And rounding out the starting lineup be number 21, Devin Maynard. They are head coached by Jason James.
Listen, Martin County usually known as the quicker, faster team. This may be an instance where Perry Central has a quicker lineup than what Martin County has, Darryl.
Yep. I think that's what's going to be interesting here. Normally against Martin County, you want to control the pace. Perry Central, they want to get up and down the floor too.
Yeah. Be interesting to see.
And listen, when you get up and down the floor, you got to make sure that you guard the three-point line because they can shoot.
That's right.
Devin Maynard and Nick Prater set to jump off here. It's going to be Keathley sneaking away with it. Keathley drives baseline, spins.
Got it to go.
Nice job. Coach, I can tell you one thing, Braxton Keathley, if there's one game that he wants to have a good performance, it's this one because this is a coming back home for him.
That's true.
He's originally from Pike Central here, guys, and I know he still has a special place in his heart when you talk to him for it, so it's going to mean a lot for him to play well tonight.
He does. You're exactly right.
Tate Crum says Evan Mills is watching. Tate Crum says he's tuning in. And the sound is on, guys. Can you hear? Let us know. Yeah, there's Keathley.
Got it again.
Nice. That was a tough shot, man. And you couldn't play any better defense than Combs had. He was draped all over him.
You're right. Hacker.
Yeah. Hacker gets it out, swings it. And now you've seen Hacker right there. Everybody on this Perry Central team can shoot the three ball.
They can.
Yep.
You better be ready to contest, but don't listen. You got to get down low. Don't give any dribble drives, right?
Yep. People said, is the screen frozen? Let us know, guys, and make sure that's coming through good on my end. There's Combs. He's going to swing it over to Miller, back to Prater. Prater over to Hacker.
Hacker will pull that.
He will. Coach, look for Perry Central to try to go to that matchup right there and use the athleticism and size of Jaden Hacker on Eli Mills.
Yeah, good point. 4-0 early. Martin County leads it. Going to be State Perry Central ball on that jump.
And, Coach, if you got – there's Dalton Combs off the mark. Coming back the other way. Keathley, long three from the volleyball line. He's going to leave it short.
Left it short. Step in. That would have been in, right?
Yep. Step a foot in. It's money. It was on definitely on line. There's Combs off the mark. Coach, don't forget, you see Al Holland over there watching on. Dalton Combs is a former Al Holland guy.
Yes, he is. Knows him as well as anybody.
He does. There's Dawes looking for more. Coach Moore can shoot that. I'd like to see him shoot that when he gets that because he's dangerous out there mid-range.
7-0 early.
Bryson Dawes with a three.
1-2-2 press.
Prater back over to Combs.
They're trying to. They're looking to trap on the outside passes here.
Swings it back over.
Might have got away with one.
Back around. Hacker gets it over to Combs. Combs, he's going to drive left.
Nice drive by Combs. Might have should have went up.
Kicks it back out, and bucket by Landon Miller, Coach. Perry Central getting on the scoreboard. Keathley and Combs, nice matchup out top. Maynard for three off the mark. Dalton Combs grabs the rebound, gets it out to Nick Prater. Nick Prater, he's off the mark. Alan Moore clears the rebound. Here comes Mills. Mills kicks it up to Dawes. He's going to fire the three. He's off the mark. Mills sneaks in, gets the rebound, and Combs steals it away. Coach Combs is really good with that outlet pass. If he gets a rebound, he's going to get it up the floor.
You're exactly
he's
right.
Out and running. There's Hacker.
Switch on. Martin County switching.
Miller fires it.
Got it.
Yeah. He says hand down, man down.
You nailed that. That Miller's somebody that you need to keep an eye on.
It is. Miller, Tyler Robinson, and Sumner. They're two of the kids, especially Miller and Robinson. People forget about them because Perry Central's so loaded, but they can hurt you anywhere on the floor. There's Alan Moore. Alan Moore gets over to Maynard. Maynard drives. Back to Moore. Swings it to the corner to Mills.
Left that one long.
Yep. Coming back the other way. There's Hacker.
And one, count it.
Yeah, Hacker gets hacked on that one.
Ties it up.
They'll go to the line for a chance at old-fashioned Three Guys Pizza and Brew, three-point play opportunity. First quarter sponsored by A.O. Onks, the Edward Jones Financial. Hit them up for all your financial needs, located in Pikeville, Kentucky.
Now Perry's went on a run here after Martin went up 7-0. 8-0 run here.
Go ahead, Coach.
No, I was just going to say Martin, again, kind of hurrying shots. They had
stolen away. And Coach coming out. Sumner kicks it up to Prater. Prater back to Sumner. Sumner, nice ball fake. Kicks over to Prater.
Yeah, they got him on the second travel.
Well, then they're going to bring Alan Moore out.
Braden Markham checking in for Martin County. He had himself a game the other night.
And I like that. Coach James, he's seen Alan Moore, put his head down like, he was, frustrated, as he's coming out. And Al's played so good, he's like, trying to keep his confidence out, make sure he stays on the floor.
That's exactly right. Getting him in early, Darryl McCoy, and he can shoot it.
Al's an X factor on this team.
I agree with you.
People don't realize, how good he is on the boards. And the big thing is, he's one of Braxton Keathley's best friends on the court because he can flat set a screen.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Yeah. Coming back the other way.
8-7, 8-0 run by Perry Central.
Yep.
Deep three.
Off the mark. Hacker. Going to chase down the rebound. Good job right there.
Shot fake, up and in.
Landon Miller again, Coach. 5 quick points for Miller. Yeah. And Perry Central takes the 10-7 lead. There's Keathley. Off the mark. Coach, Perry Central almost like they got a home court advantage here.
Yeah, good point.
Another three ball. Fans going to have to get loud. And looky there, Hacker nails the three, and just like that, the Commodores lead 13-7 here at Pike Central. We'll be right back.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Back here on Buckley's Creek, you're watching the DJ Begley Classic with Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Michael Sean Waller on the call here. Martin County right now trails Perry Central 13-7 on the Craig Damon Furniture scoreboard. Keathley has the ball out top. Keathley looking for more rolling, gets over to Dawes. Dawes pull up from the elbow. Big shot for Dawes there. Swings up to Hacker. Hacker, he's going to drive baseline. And Devin Maynard hung a long time in the air on that one, Coach.
He hung a long time. Going to get called for the foul.
Coach, listen, if your schools, listen, UPOC, KCU, Alice Lloyd, Midway, every NAIE school in Kentucky, D2 school, you need to take a look at Devin Maynard.
Yeah.
Devin Maynard's a kid. He's got the size, and once he gets in a system where he's going to focus on basketball year round, that kid's got all the tools to be a very special college athlete.
I agree with you.
Swings over to Maynard. Moore out top gets over to Dawes. Hacker all over Dawes. And, Coach, one thing I like, there's Dawes pull-up, tough shot. Off the mark. And out of the gate, nice job. Miller got swatted. Good job by the Cardinal defense. And Dalton Combs dropping the 3-bomb. You don't want to get him going, Coach.
No, not at all. That's his first 3.
He's matched up with Keathley. Combs, so good offensively. His defense is overrated, but very good defender too, Coach. There he is, matched up with Keathley. Kicks over. Braden Markham. He's off the mark, misses the floater.
16-9 early. Martin County got to do a better job in transition, finding their man.
Keathley with the steal. Good job jumping in the passing lane. This is where he's dangerous in transition. And he'll go to the free throw line. That's what he does best, Coach. He knows where his bread's buttered.
Going to shoot 2.
Led the state in free throw percentage last year. Those are one of the top 6 all-time free throw shooters.
Yep. There you go, Darryl. You jinxed him. top 5.
Yeah, announcer's jinx. They said, does Martin County have any COVID seniors? No, they don't. They're fresh out now. Shot up and good by Keathley. 16-10, Perry Central lead.
Staying in this 2-2-1 press, and so far, not.
Oh, nice pass.
Darryl McCoy, this has been the difference here.
Landon Miller destroying Martin County by himself right now. Dawes fills it up.
Got to kind of, might want to shift back into a half court, utilize your size.
Swing it over. Combs gets it to Hacker. Back to Combs. Combs drive kick. Nick Prater off the mark. Maynard clears the board. Keathley out and running. And it's going to be poked away. Keathley wanted to foul. Official says no, sir. And Combs went down the basketball. Landon Miller, coach, right now, has been a one-man wrecking crew for Perry Central.
He has. And again, if you're going to press, you got to rotate. Again, that's just too easy.
Yeah, good look.
I don't understand.
A no-look pass by Dalton Combs.
Basically, what you're saying is go ahead and shoot.
Good job by Keathley, kicking that ahead, finding the open shooter. Dawes wide open.
That's 4 assists early for Keathley, and that is
Dawes' second 3.
His third 3.
Third. There's Miller. Strong take. Landon Miller takes the bump and gets the bucket. Keathley, nice handles by Keathley. And they called the charge.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know about that one. Looked like he was deep under the rim, but either way, Hacker, good job there recognizing that Keathley was going to drive the ball there and setting up for the charge.
Time on the clock. He gets it off. Left it short.
Yeah. Coach, right now it's all Commodores as they've jumped out to a healthy 22-16 lead. We'll be right back with more from the DJ Begley Classic.
If you want to make your dream home come true, call Solid Rock Development today. Check out some of these interior and exterior jobs they've done over the past few years. Solid Rock Development is making custom dream homes come true at a great price. Family owned, family operated, and faith backed. Give us a call today at Solid Rock Development.
Back here at Pike Central, DJ Begley Classic with Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Michael Sean Waller on the call. Martin County right now trailing Perry Central by 6, 22-16 on the Craig Damon Furniture scoreboard as we start the second quarter, Coach.
Yeah, let's see if they make adjustments to this press here. It's going to be Martin County ball.
Keathley matched up with Combs, gets over to Maynard. Dawes swings it back around. Maynard gets over to Keathley. Keathley gets Braden Markham. Back up, swings it over to Maynard. Mills at the top of the key. Keathley has it on that far side. Keathley right now kicks it out to Markham. Weak side rebound, back over. Markham's going to shoot it again. It gets blocked by Nick Prater. And the Commodores again out and running it right back at Martin County, holding their feet to the fire.
Yeah, like you said, Darryl, Miller has been really a difference maker.
Yeah, Coach, if I'm Martin County, I'm definitely I'm going to come out of that press.
Yeah, I would get out of that. And
yeah. You know, Perry Central, they got too many ball handlers, and they see the floor too well.
Maybe pick your moments, though, right?
Some they're off the mark there. Here comes Keathley. Nice job by Keathley trying to get downhill, and Keathley done a good job there.
Well, he was going up for that though, Darryl. Like, where else was he going with it?
Yeah.
Not sure how that was on the floor.
He's trying to get to sweet spots and use his size. Hacker earns a standing ovation as he leaves the floor.
Markham over to Dials up top, looking to get downhill.
A big bucket by Dials there. Coach Tyler Robinson in the game now.
22-18.
Yeah, keep an eye on Robinson wearing number 1 for the Commodores. Swings it over to Prater. Prater back across court. And looky here, jumping the lane, Braden Markham. And, man, how good has this young man been?
Markham has been, Darryl McCoy, what a surprise, a nice surprise. We knew what he could do, but, man, he's came right in and just been an impactful player.
I'm telling you, Coach,
there he is again.
He's a Grant Hall-type defender.
Yes.
He's got that potential. Maybe even a little better offensively, shoots the ball really well. Grant, what a game he had last night.
Oh, man, deflections, steals.
Dominated the game from the defensive position. You see coming back the other way, Keathley. Perry Central clogs up the middle of that paint and cuts the lanes off. Dawes gets it to Mills.
Got it.
Mills for 3.
Martin County retakes the lead.
How about that? Right now, the Cardinals fans finally, Coach, getting on their feet, getting into this after taking the 1-point lead. We'll stay here during this one. We want to thank our good friends at Crumb's Funeral Home, as well as Tommy's Auto Sales, Butcher's Towing. We want to thank our good friends at Callahan Funeral Home, and Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Dr. Alan Baldwin at Maynard Chiropractic, Kentucky Farm Bureau, Derek Bowley, East Main Street Pharmacy, Kemper Furniture, and Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance. And, Coach, always remember, you can get it on the double at Double Quick.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
And you get them right, you get the double pizza rolls.
Yeah, listen, you get cold refreshments and hot pizza rolls.
Yeah, man.
And go ask for the Trent Noah special.
That's right.
Pizza rolls and potato wedges.
Yeah, man, you can't beat that.
Coming back out, Coach, here. 23-22 is the score on the Craig Damon Furniture scoreboard. And it's Martin County leading Perry Central thanks to the Eli Mills three-pointer.
Great game.
And really good game right now. The Martin County, Coach, you can just tell, the Cardinals, they won against Floyd Central. That was a very good win. But you knew, they played nowhere near their potential in that one. And you could still tell as a team they're still trying to feel themselves out. I think his team has a very high ceiling. There goes Keathley baseline. Maybe should have went up with that. Kicks it out to Dawes for 3. Good find.
Yeah, that was a good find. Left Dawes wide open because he drew the entire team, and Dawes is really feeling it.
That is 4-3.
That is 4-3, Darryl.
Yeah, he's had a hot start to the season. They'll swing it over to Robinson. Robinson gets it to Prater. Good dump down there by Sumner.
Yeah, he traveled with it.
He did. He shuffled the feet.
4-point lead, Martin County.
Again, Braxton Keathley, if there's anybody that knows this gymnasium, it's that young man.
Right.
Yes. Good defense by Combs. Nice pass. Finds Dalton Combs again.
Oh, yeah,
Mark
found
Keathley
Bryson
for
down.
another assist.
Yeah. That's 6 assists for Keathley, and that's set 18 for
Dawes.
Yeah.
Yeah, hot start there. Combs gets over to Prater. Prater back to Combs. Good ball movement around the horn. Robinson kicks it to Prater. Prater knocked loose, and defense picking up for Martin County here in the half court.
Maybe their best defensive set this game, right?
I definitely agree. Best defense possession this game. There's Prater off the mark. Dawes clears the rebound. He's got Keathley on the wing. He's going to pull it up. And Dawes nails it. There you go, Coach, right now. 31-22 is the score. We'll take a quick break. Be right back with more from the DJ Begley Classic.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
Back here at Buckley's Creek, you're watching the DJ Begley Classic, brought to you courtesy of our good friends at Bruce Walters Ford. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, Michael Sean Waller on the call. Coach, right now it's Perry Central leading Martin County leading 31-22 over Perry Central.
Oh, yes, he did.
Yep.
And that was initiated by Markham.
Yep.
Credit Markham.
I'm telling you right now, this young man, Braden Markham, Coach, he's a sophomore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, super sophomore. People don't know about him, but you're going to know. He'll be a household name, Coach, come March.
You guys have talked about him since the zip zone, man. You guys are high on him.
There's Maynard, hands it over to Keathley. Keathley spins, pull up.
Got it.
Yeah, big bucket. Keathley, man, every shot he's taken, credit Dalton Combs. He's doing a great job defensively on Keathley, but every shot he's took has been a tough shot.
It has.
There
it is.
Yeah, coming back the
Mills.
other way. Yeah, Mills gets over to Dawes for 3. Dawes off the mark. Back to Dawes, wide open. Rims in and out. And Keathley with the rebound and the putback. And how about Keathley, man, doing whatever his team needs. You know, whether
that's what it takes, right?
Yeah, facilitate, rebound, score.
7 assists early, 9 points.
And there's Prater, nice fadeaway. And, Keathley, doing a tremendous job. 7 assists in the first half, and, Bryson Dawes starts the show on fire, Coach. What's he got right now, 21?
He's around that 20 mark.
Yeah, swings over to Mills. Mills off the mark, kicks it to Combs with the rebound. Combs.
Keathley.
Yeah, Keathley, this is where he's dangerous.
Oh, my goodness, man.
And Hacker.
Sometimes I wonder,
Hacker says nothing easy coming here, and you hope Keathley's okay.
If that's an intentional, that was an intent foul there.
Yeah, it was definitely. Let's see, Keathley. He's as tough as there is, and wow.
Again, I say, where was he going with the ball? I mean, there was nowhere else he was going.
Yeah,
wow.
I definitely don't understand that one. Keathley gets it into Dawes. Keathley calling for it.
Yeah.
And he says, no, get out of my way. He's got Moore with screen. Alan Moore, one of the best screen setters. Over to Keathley. Great find. Dawes hits Keathley. Tell you what, them two right there could be special together.
You're right, and could be is a term, right?
Yeah.
Got a lot of work to go, but you're right. Could be one of the best duos in the region.
Yep. Coming back the other way. Good defense by Markham. Cross court. Swings it over to Combs. Combs, pull up. Back iron, no good. Moore with another rebound. Keathley out on the push. Keathley pull up.
Got it.
And, I mean, so smooth. His mid-range game, automatic. 1 minute to go here in the first half. Martin County, coach, leading Perry Central, one of the front runners in the 14th, 40-24. Fadeaway by Hacker. And Keathley bringing it right back to him. Here he comes. Nice drive. Hacker.
A lot of bumping down there, right, Darryl?
Knocked it away, and definitely letting some physicality go.
Under a minute to go. Let's see how both teams handle this last minute. Could be pivotal the rest of the way.
Taking Couch in the game for the Commodores. Nice inbounds play.
16-point lead.
There's Combs. Swings it over, kicks it to the corner. Cross court.
Yeah, over and back.
Yep.
This big momentum shift in the second quarter, Darryl. It's been all Martin County.
It has.
And Dowles being a flamethrower like we remember him during his days at Warfield. Or was it Warfield?
Martin County Middle.
Yeah, Martin County Middle.
Yeah, and Coach, he's got when you take a look, he's getting back to his Mr. Logo days. There's Keathley. Nice job. Good footwork by Keathley.
A little bit of room to operate, right?
Yeah. That's what Martin County's got to do. They got to spread the floor just like Pikeville did last night for Jackson King.
Yeah, good point, Darryl. That's a great point.
Spread the floor, and and Coach James is really good at that. He's done it in the past. We know
one of the best.
Yeah, one of the best at spreading the floor.
Got one shot at it here.
Martin County, they have turned it on. Perry Central owned the first quarter. It's been all Martin County since. Keathley. 5 seconds to go. Keathley pull up. He's off the mark, follows a shot, and lay in good. Count it. And just like that, Martin County will go into the locker room with a 20-point lead, and we already got Commodore fans leaving, Coach.
Oh, my.
Yeah, Dalton Combs says, listen, hey, I got a lot more in the tank. Come right back and watch me here in the second half.
Wow.
Yeah, so 46-26. We'll be right back for the Double Quick Halftime Show. If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-639-TIRE.
You're a great outside shooter, but all the talk this year has been you driving.
It's true. I'm going to be driving a Kia Telluride from Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville.
Right now, get a new Kia Telluride with up to $4,500 off the sticker.
So why Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville?
Because when others won't, Walters will.
Come shop us in Pikeville or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky. Jonna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lee College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust a team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see
back here on Buckley's Creek. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, Michael Sean Waller. Coach, you got 2 former Martin County Cardinals warming up out there, Jackson Estridge and Parker Watts.
Hey, Darryl McCoy, if you're Coach James, you think you could sneak them back in the locker room to help finish this thing off?
Yeah, I think after the first 3-bomb and dunk, I think people would catch on.
Yeah, they realize real quick.
Yeah, KCU teammates. But, Coach, when you sit here and look, this is one of them games. If you're just tuning in, you're watching the Double Quick halftime show, you got in this game Martin County come out. It looked like Perry Central, Coach, had the recipe to beat Martin County as they come out and owned that first quarter. Martin County wasn't able to handle the pressure there in the first quarter, and I don't know what the adjustment Coach James made there between quarters, but it's been all Cardinals since as they broke out a 20-point lead. As they broke out a 20-point lead on the Craig Devon Furniture scoreboard, 46-26, and it's been that dynamic duo that you always knew. It was just like, when was things going to click and these two rock the region? It seems like that's happening tonight. Braxton Keathley and Bryson Dawes. I mean, how special has it been? One's got 18, one's got 21, and Braxton Keathley already closing in on a double-double, and we're just about guaranteed to have a triple-double. But don't forget about Eli Mills, Alan Moore, and definitely don't forget about Braden Markham, man.
Markham has been the disruptor. He's been the igniter again today. And I got to keep, we've covered Martin County all the way from the zip zone, and actually for the 15th Region Challenge, we had a bunch of highlights. And I've been so impressed with Devin Maynard for Martin County.
Yeah,
he's just doing what's needed.
Devin is he's one of the most unselfish players that you'll find. Devin, he doesn't matter. And the thing about Devin is a lot of people, they don't give him the credit he deserves because he's not playing like people know he can.
Right.
But he's going out. He just don't want to rock the chemistry. He wants to go out and does whatever the team needs that night to win. I mean, him and Alan Moore. People, they know about Keathley and Dawes and the sharpshooter Eli Mills starting to learn about Braden Markham, but they don't understand how much size that Martin County has down low.
Right.
Them two with Maynard and Moore, that it's going to teams, even whenever you take and able to stop them in transition, they're going to be able to score in the half court. Especially with them two down low. Them two setting screens, Coach, 2 very high IQ basketball players. And, Perry Central's finding it out the hard way tonight.
Darryl, I can tell you, listen, I think, again, and we talked about this, when you talk about schematics, and Coach Hoskins, I don't know if there's a better defensive mind in the mountains, but I think, again, what they're doing, Darryl, and it's allowing Dawes to really just do what he does best, is they're really closing those driving lanes on Keathley. So I think sometimes and I'm not saying he's overcompensating by a mile, but what I'm saying is maybe the players are maybe overthinking those drives instead of contesting three-point shooters. And what it's doing is allowing Mills and Dawes to do what they do best, which is set the nets on fire.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes the players, we might have saw that in Floyd Central too, where it was, we got to make sure Keathley doesn't get downhill.
That's exactly. They come in with the game plan to stop Keathley, and it allows his teammates to get going. And in return, you're seeing Mills, Dawes, Markham, with wide open 3-point shots. That's now it's almost coming. Dawes, he's been such a threat here. It's a pick your poison.
Right.
They're gonna Dawes is going to make Keathley's job easier in return now.
And maybe you saw that later in the second quarter because now they couldn't close that driving lane off and had to contest Dawes.
Yeah.
So now that gave Keathley just that little bit more room to drive.
Absolutely. The coach, real quick update. Kentucky trails Gonzaga 43-20.
Wow.
Yeah. Tough start for Coach Pope and the crew. Coach Floyd Central leads Prestonsburg 24-17 in the second quarter. So
And Darryl, I'm surprised by that score.
Yeah, Prestonsburg
hanging tough.
Keeping it close. Listen, you knew the Wizard would have something
in
the bag.
I was telling Chase Parsley today, and I said, Darryl McCoy affectionately dubbed him the Wizard, and I said he's going to have a game plan for Floyd Central today.
Yeah. And it's obvious he did. Able to keep it close right now in the first half, but we'll see what the second half brings. Coach, going over to Perry Central, now on the other side of things, Dalton Combs, still hasn't really got going here. Hacker, has had a solid first half, but, if it wasn't for Landon Miller, then Perry Central, they'd be in dire straits right now. Landon Miller had a very good first half.
That first quarter, if it wasn't for Miller, this score might be.
Yeah, the score,
right.
I mean, you could be down 30 right now.
If it wasn't, and I know you're going to read some comments, but real quick, if you're Martin County, Darryl, you can't have those lapses we've seen the last couple of games because Perry Central is such a good offensive team, three-point shooting team, they can get right back in this thing.
It absolutely, I mean, it's a 20-point game, but I think we all know Shannon Hoskins' teams, and we know this is definitely not out of reach yet. And, Coach, on the other thing that you got to look, don't forget Perry Central, they're notorious for starting slow. That whether it's the season or game slow, Shannon Hoskins is one of the best at having his teams peaking at the right time.
You're right.
And we seen it last year. Belfry beat Perry Central in the DJ Begley last year.
That's right.
Yeah, and then Perry Central comes back and has the season that they had. So don't look too much into this game or the first half. I definitely don't think it's out of reach, but it's Perry Central. You can bet when it comes down to March that Perry Central is going to be right there in the thick of things.
Absolutely.
Folks, let's go to Jim Mar Service comment section. Jesse Miller says Martin went to a zone and it's made a difference. Said go number 12 for Perry. That's my nephew. He's a dandy ball player. Yes, he is, Jesse. He's played really good this game. He's carried Commodores early.
Yes.
Whitey Little says Bryson's having a good game. Jesse Miller says Keathley is a prime example of you don't have to score a point to have an effect on the game. His defense and all the attention he draws opens the floor up for everyone else. Said I'm so impressed with his game.
Wow. Listen, as a commentator, I appreciate that, but that's a great comment.
Whitey Little says Braxton is playing good all-around game. Matt Taylor, Cody Sloan in the house. Matt Taylor says, just saw the ad. Said, shout out to Puck's Tire today for getting me right with a good price and grade A service, Coach.
Yes.
That's one of our favorites, Matt Taylor.
Absolutely. He's one of the best.
He is one of the best coaches in the business. And Brex Kilburn's tuning in, says he's tuning in. Said, Kentucky better get it going.
He better get it going, right.
Coach, starting the second half here. Second half sponsored by our good friends at Unique Boutique in Pikeville. There's Dalton Combs, drives left.
Nice kick.
Yeah, Sumner back out to Hacker. Hacker swings it around to Prater. Prater to Combs. And, Coach, you're starting to see right now Perry Central's spacing not great. They started out, spaced the floor really well.
Right.
Now, not so much. Here comes Dawes. Gets it down to Maynard. Maynard working on Prater. He's off the mark. Combs comes away with the rebound.
Combs can step back and shoot that.
Again, Hacker drives, kicks over to Sumner. He's off the mark. Maynard hands it off to Dawes. Up to Keathley.
Got it.
Sinks it from the logo. And right now, Keathley filling it up here early. Sumner over to Combs. Again, Dalton Combs, Coach, one of the best pure shooters in the entire state.
You dubbed him maybe the best.
Right there. You seen it? In the mountains, I don't know, on all three levels that there's a more pure shooter than him.
Great backspin, right?
Yep. Coming back, Keathley. Hands it to Dawes. Maynard has it out top, guarded by Prater. Nice matchup there.
Yeah, that is a nice matchup.
And Dawes, high screen by Moore, looking for the pick and roll. Keathley, he's going to drive. Finds Mills. Mills off the mark. What a tough pass. Maynard. Good job there. Keathley trying to chase down the rebound, but here comes the Commodores. Hacker swings it over to Sumner. Right back to Combs.
Combs thought about it, didn't he?
Yeah, he's got to shoot that.
Hacker says that's money.
Yeah, he's wide open. Off the mark. Keathley with another board. Swings it up to Dowles. Dowles driving baseline. Finds Keathley. Top of the key. 3. He's off the mark. Alan Moore with the rebound. Kicks it right back out. Coach James says, let's run the offense here. Let's get going, and kicks it back to Maynard. Maynard off the mark.
49-29.
Yeah.
Trading 2 threes, right?
Yeah. Miller gets over to Sumner, back out to Combs. Game still sitting at a 20-point lead. Good pass, good find. He's off the Marco. Martin County.
Doing a good job defensively from that first quarter on. That first quarter a little shaky, right?
Yeah. And Coach, I think they've done a really good job defensively the last quarter and a half. But going back to Perry Central, I think they're living and dying with the 3. In the first half they was getting to the rack, shooting a mid-range game. There's Maynard off the mark.
Off and running. Yep. Prater, watch out.
Yeah. He's off the mark, Prater.
Off and running here. This is where Martin County should.
Keathley fires.
Left that one short.
Yep.
Got to take a step in on that.
Yep. With a heat check. Gets it in the Hacker. Hacker. Nice crossover. Hands it off to Mills. Mills back the other way up to Keathley. Keathley back to Mills. And what a great find. Add another assist to Braxton Keathley. And just like that, Martin County leads 51-29 on the Craig Damon Furniture scoreboard, Coach.
Listen, that was a great break. Give and go, back and forth, 2-on-1. Finished it.
Absolutely. What a great game you're getting to see right here by the Cardinals, Coach. And I want to thank our friends at Punk's Tires, A.O. Onks, Edward Jones Financial, as well as Bruce Walters Ford, Unique Boutique of Pikeville, Crum Funeral Home, Tommy's Auto Sale. I want to thank our good friends at Callahan Funeral Home, as well as Butcher's Towing, Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau, Kemper Furniture, East Main Street Pharmacy, Dr. Alan Baldwin at Maynard Chiropractic, and Citizens Bank of Kentucky. Coach coming out here, 51-29 lead for Martin County here in the third quarter.
This half court has given Perry Central a lot of issues, Darryl.
Yeah, there's Prater.
Pulls.
Yeah.
Got it.
And, Coach, that was Robinson.
Yeah.
Tyler Robinson coming off the bench, burying a big bucket there. Now he gets the assignment on Keathley. Swings it back over to Maynard. He'll hand it to Mills. And looky there.
Yeah, they got a turnover.
Hustle. Yeah, Couch with the steal.
Nice block by Dowles.
Yeah, great play by Dowles, sticking with it.
Nice.
Devin Maynard, nice job. Keathley with another assist, Coach, and I think that's his 10th, right?
Yeah, exactly. You're on it. 10 assists.
Yeah, 10 assists for Keathley here.
Martin County moving the ball. Nice.
I'm telling you right now, all the coaches in the 15th region's watching this right here, and they're scratching their head, figuring out how they're going to stop this. There's Keathley. Turns, kicks, Mills. Mills off the mark.
That's an instance where Keathley should have went to the rim.
Look at Dowles with the steal.
Nice
and the
steal.
bucket. Bryson Dowles back-to-back trips with a steal and a block.
Give Dowles 23.
Yeah. Swings it over to Robinson.
Blocked by Keathley.
Yep. Back to Keathley.
Keathley was ready to pass that up the floor. And
Robinson sinks it.
That's just where you get it up. You just attack.
Robinson back-to-back threes. Keathley. Nice take.
Going to shoot two. I mean, that was should have been called earlier.
Foul number 4 for the Commentators.
Again, very dangerous Martin County team here. The Almada team says great play, Eli. Coach zags up 47-23. Ronnie Jude says, think turned down 23. Said Kentucky down by 23 at the half, he says. Coach, right now.
There it is, Markham.
Yeah, looky there. I mean, this kid has been a nightmare defensively. Hey, Mills, Coach Dawes for 3. Bryson Dawes, Mr. Logo.
That's Dawes, 6'3".
Yep. And, Coach, you know, you seen Eli Mills there. I mean, right now, Martin County, every one of these players are feeding off each other, their energy. When you look, you know, the defense, you know, Keathley had a block, Dawes had a block, you know, Braden Markham, you know, with the steals. You know, right now, every player's feeding off each other, and you've seen that in that play by Mills there.
Yeah, you did.
You know, everybody's trying to pick their game up, and everybody wants to be a part of this. You know, and Devin and Big Al is making sure that they keep the glass clean down there. Great rebounding job by both of them. Markham in and out.
On the push here.
Yeah. Couch kicks over to Robinson. Robinson again. He's off the mark. Rebound and put back by the big fella.
Mark County just pushed. Darryl, not to interrupt you, but you can tell that Perry's a little gassed here.
Yep. Josh Miller with the bucket there. Keathley kicks over to Markham. Swings it to Maynard. Dawes has it out top. Keathley. Step back.
Got it.
Sinks it. Braxton Keathley cooking here on Buckley's Creek tonight.
My, oh, my.
And him and Dawes combined for nearly 50 already. They got over 50, I think. There's Markham. Markham wide open. Telling you, what a fun team to watch.
Official timeout.
Yeah.
Listen, Darryl McCoy, I've not said this term yet. But for Braxton Keathley and Bryson Dawes, somebody call their mamas.
You're going to have to, because them two are acting out. Man, what a fun ball game. Everybody getting involved here. And
if you're a Cardinal fan, it's a fun one.
Yeah.
Nice drive. Nice shot fake.
I'm telling you, Tyler Robinson's come off the bench, Coach, and, you know, he's got 8 points here in the third quarter.
I like that kid.
Dawes off the mark over to Mills. Going to give it right back to Dawes. Maynard. And
let's see where they go here.
Yeah, Markham running off screens. Back over to Maynard. Right now, Maynard's going to back it up. Coach, 31 seconds to go. Looks like they're going to hold it for one. Keathley has it out top. He's got cones on him. You got to watch that 5-second call.
Yeah. Off to Maynard. Maynard can take might have a mismatch here on athleticism-wise.
Yeah.
Might be able to take you straight down line, straight line dribble.
Josh Miller, though, Coach, he'll surprise you. Josh Miller's a nice player. Dominated in middle school level. There, nice find. Kicks it. Mills.
Oh, that was good basketball,
yeah,
though.
Great basketball there by the Cardinals. And nearly a full-court shot landed there by the Commodores, but they're going to need more than that coming back in the fourth quarter as Martin County leads 65-38. We'll be right back.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
There you go, Coach. See some young ladies dancing to the village people. A little YMCA action coming, and the youngsters getting in, enjoying right now. It's a fun time if you're a Cardinal fan, but if you're a Commodore fan, you got to get things figured out here, Coach.
Right.
You know, they were supposed to play Wesley Christian tomorrow. Their game got canceled. You know, you hate to see them sitting all weekend stewing over this loss. So you want to see something positive here in the fourth quarter from the Commodores if you're Coach Shannon Hoskins.
Right. You want to go out of this game with some positivity.
That's it. Kevin Keathley, Michael Sean Waller, Darryl McCoy on the call. Keathley matched up with Combs out top. Keathley turns the corner. Oh, strong take. Good recovery by Combs, but he's going to foul, and Keathley's going to go back to the line.
Combs, his second personal foul, team first. Keathley at the line, 2 shots.
Jacob Everett said Martin County is a good team, that is for sure. He said Dawes Boy is a baller too. Melissa Parsley says, I thought Devin was in Lexington getting player of the year. He was.
Well, guess what? He said, he's Superman. He flew back in.
He said, I'm not going to leave my teammates hanging. And I've seen him do that many times, Coach. We seen last year during the summer, he would go work Hoodow in the coal mines, and then he would come play summer ball.
That's crazy, Darryl. Unbelievable.
He's a different breed.
He is a different breed. I've been so impressed with him this year, and I mean that sincerely. Like, to be what he is on the football field and to say, you know what, I'm going to play any role necessary on the basketball court, because he's a star, man.
He absolutely is. Keathley, nice pass ahead, looking for Markham, but
again, just keep the ball in your hands until eye-to-eye on all passes. Eye-to-eye on all passes, right?
Yep, it's simple, right?
Yeah. No reason for that.
Getting back to Devin, the truck issue is what I like about the kid.
Yeah, definitely story of him buying one of his classmates a truck.
That's crazy.
There you go, strong rebound attempt, but Martin County comes away with it. Mills kicks it up to Keathley. Keathley, good finish. Coach, not a better transition finisher in the state of Kentucky than Braxton Keathley.
As good as anybody getting downhill. Yep. Nice finish there.
Yeah, good job there by Miller. Miller's played big minutes off the bench for the Commodores. Coach, these 3-4 that's come off the bench right now putting Coach Hoskins' feet to the fire. Every player coming off the bench has played well for the Commodores.
Goodness, man.
They're like, hey, earn us some.
Right.
You know, we're wanting some more PT, Coach. Markham in and
Watch out.
Looky there. Nearly Keathley wide open on that one.
In and out.
Yeah, too wide open.
Yeah, won't miss many of those. Good pass out, though.
Yeah, there's Combs.
He's been quiet tonight, right, Darryl?
Big pass there, Combs. Good find by Miller.
Coach James says, let's talk about it.
Yeah, they're going to take a timeout. See what they do here during the timeout. And I'm telling you right now, Coach, this Martin County team, you know, when you start talking, you know, favorites in the 15th, you better mention these Cardinals.
Well, listen, it's
you knew the potential was there. It was just, you know, when did you see it finally click? Even though they won, you know, you still was like, you know, I don't know. But tonight, man, they're firing on all cylinders. Coach, look across the floor there, see Nolan Hall. Played last night with the Pikeville Panthers. Nolan had a great career at Mullins. He's here supporting his Mullins teammates who play next.
That's exactly. Oh, that's right. Yeah. We got another game to go, Darryl McCoy.
Yeah, hey, it ain't over, Coach. Mullins, Phelps, and listen, you ain't seen this Mullins team, Coach. You better get ready. This Mullins team very good.
Man,
you know, and a kid you're going to fall in love with is this kid. They got him coming off the bench, but he definitely would start on any other team in the mountains. And it's that Moon kid.
Right.
He's a hooper.
Yes.
And then they got a big kid down low that can flat out play.
Right.
Melissa Parsley tuning in. Jason Sesko says, hey, Darryl. Grayson said hi. Grayson Sesko, one of our big D&D fans, Coach. He gets on and helps commentate Summer League at Belfry with me.
You got a few of those, don't you, Darryl?
Yep, we do. Here's Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Michael Sean Waller on the call. You got Robinson all over Dawes. Coming out of the timeout there, Markham. 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Swings it back, Markham. Gets it to Moore.
Got some fans there, some Braxton fans. You hear that over there?
He's got a lot of fans.
Yeah. He's got a few, you know.
He got a lot of fans.
A lot of distractors.
Yeah. There's Maynard, kicks it in. Alan Moore. Coach, I'd like to see Big Al get him a 3-up.
A lot of physicality right now.
Right now, they didn't. Martin County fans taking up for their players, and I love this. You know, that's what you want to see. These Martin County fans get in it like they've been in years past.
I like that. What I do like is they've not.
There's Keathley. He's going to pull up, rises above, and gets it to fall in. Rim's kind to him there. Here comes Hacker.
Smooth shot.
And they'll swing it over to Combs. Combs.
That's money.
Off the mark. Rare miss there. Keathley out and running. He's got Markham on the corner. He takes it.
In and out on that one. There's Maynard again.
Yeah.
Just doing what's needed.
Look at Dowles.
Dowles playing cornerback.
Yep. Looking like Ed Reed out there.
Floater. Got it to go.
Yeah, nice floater.
Give Dowles 28.
Now Sumner swings it back. Nice take.
Nice rebound by Moore.
Miller.
Got Markham on the back end of it.
Just got to use the glass there. Had it stolen away. Commodores. Yeah, he did travel.
Good call.
4:55 to go, 73-42.
Guys, hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up. Mark Maynard says, big fan, said all these kids love him too. The Whitey Little says, poor old Michael Sean can't get a word in.
I don't talk much. I love to listen to these guys, Whitey.
You coming back the other way,
oh,
Maynard?
Goodness, man.
Yeah. Things definitely getting physical. And Hacker, the Hacker says, hey, nothing easy coming here.
Yeah. Hacker's a player, though. I'm as big a fan of Jaden Hacker. He can play. One of the best 2027s in the mountains.
He can. Hacker, coach, had a really good start to his career at Leslie County and then transferred to Perry Central. John Noble definitely taught him a few things before he left Hyden. There you go. Here you come back the other way. Again, officials letting them play.
They are letting them play.
Nice take.
That's a good foul by Moore, though.
And, Coach, that's what they got to do. Yeah, good foul by Alan Moore. That's Allen's first. And, Coach, right now, they got to get back to that. Miller, he was kind of the catalyst of that first quarter run. And second half, that first shot I think he's got up.
Yeah.
Shayla Goebel-Priest says, go Cards. Whitey Little said he's tuning in via Louisville Media Box. There's Keathley working on Combs. And right here, you got to watch out. Yep. And throws it away. Yep. Coming back the other way. Nice job there by Combs. And now you see Dawes walking it up the floor. Dawes guarded by Combs now. And there's Maynard working on Prater out top. Picks his dribble up, kicks over to Markham. Braden Markham over to Keathley. Keathley has Prater on him. Three-pointer up and good. Bryson Dawes with another three-bomb, Coach. How many is that? 8?
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 threes for Bryson Dawes.
Big night for Dawes downtown. There's Hacker, thought about it. And they're getting with the push-off. That was a push-off.
It was. You're exactly right.
And good job by Dawes there making sure that he drew the call.
$76-45, 3:32 to go.
Keathley.
One more foul and
matched up with Combs. Back over Markham. Nice ball fake. Markham throws up the shot. No good. Now here comes Prater back the other way. Prater kicks it over to Hacker. Hacker will swing it back. Combs step back.
Nice.
And off the glass. Coach, he had two players draped all over him.
Got a bench warning.
What'd they call?
I'm not sure. I think on maybe one of the assistants. A bench warning.
Tomler, right?
Yeah. I think he played at Perry Central, didn't he?
He did. He was a great ball player. Beloved figure there.
They're doing just such a good job trying to clog that lane on Braxton.
Keathley trying to use that size. Fade away. Up and out. Now kick it over.
Ball.
Sumner. Sinks it.
Nice bucket.
Yep. So right now, Cardinals lead 76-50 here with 2:30 to go. Don't forget, guys, the action don't stop here. We got Mullins and Phelps up next, Coach. And then tomorrow, all the action starts at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, man, oh, man.
And we'll have Knott Central in the house. Got a lot of good teams. And Dowell's going to take it, and he's going to get fouled and go to the charity stripe. Try to get a couple free ones here. We got Shane Meister Stanley says, what is the three-point record in a Kentucky game? It's 17.
That's a lot, right?
Yep. 17 threes is the record. Now, Dawes, free throw up and good. Swing it over. Combs gets over to Prater. Prater back out. And long three, no good by Hacker. Keathley with another rebound. And coming back the other way.
If you're the point guard, you got to make sure that, hey, you don't want any careless turnovers late.
Yeah. Coach, I would dare to say that Keathley probably has a triple-double tonight.
If not, it's close. He's definitely in a double-double.
Yeah, we know he's got 10 assists, a slew of points, and he's going to add a couple more here with a couple free ones. But, Coach, his rebounds.
Got 12 assists on the night.
Yeah.
And he just got that last rebound there. I think he's close, guys, like you're saying.
Yeah. But great team effort tonight, Martin County. Everybody firing on all cylinders. Is the 17 for one player? Yeah, 17 for one player.
Yeah.
Alan Moore comes back in the game.
Who was that player, Darryl?
I forgot who the player was. I just looked it up the other day.
Wow.
There's Combs. Nice floater.
Yeah, that was a nice floater.
Yeah, there's not enough of that tonight for the Commodores.
1:18 to go here.
Yeah, although the Commodores, and look at Prater, watch out. He got the lay-in.
Getting sloppy at the end.
Yep. And now Perry Central still not folding. Keathley, he's going to back it out under a minute to go. Keathley working on Combs. He's got Big Al had the right thought.
Official said we're not going to call it.
Yeah. Good job there by Dawes. Thought they was going to hold it, but they called the travel on Dawes. Swing it over. Hands it to Sumner. Gets it to Miller. Miller. He's off the mark. Alan Moore gets it to Maynard.
Going to run this out, right?
Yeah. You'd think they're going to hold it, and this should be the final here, 80-54. Coach, as you're going to see a 26-point win for Martin County over the Commodores, and it's one of them. We all know Perry Central. They have these moments early in the season,
right?
And Martin County took advantage of it tonight because they was firing on all cylinders coming into this one. Classy move by Keathley and the Cardinals there, holding it and not adding to the misery. But here in the DJ Begley Classic, Game 2, 80-54 is the score as Martin County takes down Perry Central. We'll take a quick break. Come right back, guys, in just a second on the Punk's Tire postgame show, and we'll get you caught up on all the goings of the game.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughn Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughn Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
Smokey Armstrong here from United Motorsports of Belfry. Looking for your next adventure? We've got the motorcycles, side-by-sides, and ATVs needed to take your riding to the next level. Whether you're hitting the track, enjoying the trails, exploring the open road, or seeking comfort and style, we've got you covered with trusted brands like Honda, Polaris, and Kawasaki. At United Motorsports, we're not just about selling power sports, we're passionate about helping you find the perfect ride. Our team will work with you to customize your vehicle, offer expert advice, and provide top-notch service. No matter where your adventure takes you, ready to get started? Call us at 606-237-7311 or visit www.unitedmotorsportsbelfry.com or stop by today. Your next ride is waiting.
And we are back here as you got the DJ Begley Classic Game 2 concludes with a big Martin County victory, 26-point victory, 70-54, and it was all Cardinals from the get-go, or 80-54, and we're going to go players of the game, co-players of the game. Braxton Keathley and Bryson Dawes, coach, the two combined for nearly 70 points. Braxton Keathley dropping near a triple-double. We know he had a double-double with 33 points, 12 assists, 34 points, 12 assists. And then you had Bryson Dawes dropping a cool 34 as well, right?
I don't have Darryl McCoy. I got him unofficially with 33.
Okay, so so as you're sitting there, the good performance. Eli Mills, listen, Coach, we can't say enough. Devin Maynard doing what all he asked. Alan Moore coming in, playing great minutes.
The Markham kid.
Yeah, well, the Michael Sean, the Markham kid. If you let me finish my sentence, the Markham kid come in, played tremendous minutes as defensively. He's a nightmare, and his energy. Martin County really fed off Braden Markham's energy, Coach, and just a great performance. And they took advantage of a Perry Central team that was not firing on any cylinders tonight. As they had a quick start to the first quarter, but after that, it was all Cardinals.
All Cardinals, Darryl McCoy, and did a good job in a half court defensively.
Yep, absolutely. So, Coach, as we're sitting here again, we got one game left. Mullins and Phelps coming up next. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Final game of the DJ